What is going on, guys? This is your boy Az. We are back here. Happy Saturday. Hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend so far. And in case you guys might have missed it, there was definitely a couple things on the blog yesterday. Quite exciting stuff. We had a jam-packed day ourselves with the ball game, practice, all that other stuff. So you know how it goes. Family is always busy. But anyways, it looks like we also have another pretty busy week as well here on the Monday. Now, this is actually, this is kind of something we already had predicted. We are getting a new chapter battle pass, so that's going to be interesting because it's going to have bio gear, and then as well as the return of the Surfer Breaker, and we've got the Shadow Conclave Danger Room as well. So it's going to be a very, very, very nice way to start the Monday off, and hopefully, fingers crossed, rewards are going to be good on those Danger Rooms. It'll be interesting as well because we actually have some of those characters built up for the Danger Room. The previous runs of the Danger Room included the champions and the daring warriors, and we just didn't really have them totally built up yet, but that'll be nice. There's also the fractures event, which is part of the Age of Fear, the next week of it as well, so that's going to be nice because that's kind of leading now into the Mighty Blade storyline, so that's going to be very cool there. And of course as well, following this week as well, on the Friday we will get the new Mighty Blade Tower, which is a month long. So it's going to have basically, I think, 18 floors, 6 floors per week. And it's going to be really, really cool. Mighty Blade, they already mentioned how he's going to be an impactful character. He's going to be a month-long climb. And yeah, I'm a little bit, I guess Quicksilver may have to come back, I guess, because I thought he was going to come back after. But they're switching things up here. So he's going to be part of the new raid team, which also means that we should maybe hopefully get some information next week as well on the new raids that are going to be coming here that's going to require the Amazing Avengers, right? And this is going to definitely for sure be exciting to see what that looks like. Maybe the reward structures are going to be better, hopefully, fingers crossed. And the only other thing I want to talk to you guys about the blog here, and I thought that was quite interesting, is the fact that they did actually bring up the return of the power cores on the orbs. Where is that? I think that was just kind of scrolling down to the bottom here. They have a toxin and a riot orb where you can purchase orbs now for 675 power cores. Now I know power cores, they haven't been utilized for a while now, and some people may be holding on to it, so this may be the time to use it, especially because there is a leaderboard event tied to it. And of course as well, now they've brought it back, and they've even indicated here that this is a limited time opportunity, so keep an eye out for more power core orb opportunities like this in the future. So guys, they're listening, and they brought this back, and we got to give them credit where it's due, right? I, for one, am not disappointed by this change. They brought it back, and now I feel like, if people want to get some orbs on either of those two key symbiote 6 characters, now they've got a shot at it. And especially for people that have been hoarding their power cores and they haven't used it, this is going to be a great way to kind of unleash that, right? This is why we always play Marvel Horde Force, and this is the reason here now why we're going to be very, very opportunistic here if you have the power cores at your disposal. Last thing I will leave you guys with here is the fact that we were able to get through about 16 of the cells yesterday on the storm, or not the storm, the symbiote tower. And these are tough nodes, guys. These are tough. I'm just gonna be climbing it again here, and then I'll maybe hopefully get some footage out for you guys when I do get the actual round of it. But yeah, we weren't able to even get to 19 because we were on the go and I was not paying attention to the actual teams. And then of course as well, when we got to the certain sections, I realized, holy smokes. So it looks like 17 is going to require Omen. I couldn't figure it out with the Annihilators. So at minimum, I will most likely be bringing out my Omen teams, and I will try to figure out if there's a minimum unlock section so that you guys need to know here. With the 16, we were able to do it with basically G19s on the Shadow Conclave and without Malekith, and we were able to 4-piece it with our Shadow King, if you guys would have seen my footage from yesterday. But we will we'll test it again here, and we'll see what we can figure out. And of course as well, I'll see if I can maybe try some different comps here. I didn't have as much time with it yesterday to go through it, but I blasted through the first 8 cells, and we were able to get to 9 again, which is the Immortal X, and then we'll blast through 10 again with the Exalted, and then we'll see how these other ones are. Maybe I'll try some different team comps if I have time, but I'll get the footage out to you guys when I can. Other than that, happy Saturday. Hope you guys have a lovely rest of your morning, your day, whenever you guys are tuning into this, and I always appreciate you guys taking the time. Other than that, guys, have a lovely weekend. I'll see you guys in the next one.